all right, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? What I'm doing is out here trying to catch a fish. And it's time to smoke a pipe. So, what I'm going to be smoking today is this fine Virginia tobacco. Deluxe Navy Rolls. Come in these coins here. Man, this is some premium tobacco. It is a warm, sunny day. A little too warm for my liking. But, hey, it's better than rain. And what I'm going to be smoking this fine Virginia tobacco in today is a Nording. Check this out. Once again, not my favorite lake to fish. But mm, mm. But the reason why I'm out here is because this lake's like 5 minutes from my house, and I'm testing out some new gear. And the lake that I want to go fishing at, my favorite fishing lake, is about an hour and a half away, and I want to make sure everything's going to be peachy when I get there. So this boat, I picked it up about a year and a half ago. It's a 1967 Mirocraft. And I rebuilt the seats, rebuilt the transom, diamond plated it, redid a bunch of the rivets in the bottom. This thing doesn't even get a drop of water in it. I believe it's a 66. So this thing is 60 years old and it doesn't leak a drop of water. It's a 14-foot deep V, which I love because I can stand up and fish in this boat. It's not rocky at all. I picked it up out in Bremerton. Picked it up in Bremerton for $400 with a trailer and an engine. Now, the trailer was in rough shape. It was a rusty piece of junk. I wasn't even sure if it was going to make it home. I had about an hour and a half drive. I thought for sure that trailer was going to fall apart. But it made it. Barely. The axles bearings were no good. It was the frame was rusting through. I was like, oh man, just get me home. All I cared about really was the boat. So it also had a older Johnson 2-stroke long shaft 4-horse motor on it, which I didn't really want, but it ran good. So what I did was I ended up putting that motor on Marketplace, and I sold that motor for enough to pay for this boat and pick up another galvanized easy load trailer. Some gentleman was looking for a long shaft motor for backup and paid me what I wanted for it. So yeah, sold it for $500, which covered this boat. And the trailer I got, the guy wanted 150 for. It was a nice galvanized easy load. So it's like $50 out of my pocket for it. So anyway, yeah, redid the seats in here, redid the transom, got pole holders, down riggers. I got this fish finder here, which right now we're in 20 feet of water and it is 76 degrees. And there are fish at 10 foot, 12 foot. There's a couple over here at 5 and 6 foot. Showing fish at 4 foot, 8 foot, 21 foot, 18 feet, 17 feet. Yeah, there's fish popping up all over on this thing. I've never used one of these things before. I just figured I'd pick one up and throw it on here and see how it worked. I just mainly wanted to know how deep the water was and see the transitions in the bottom. But it's showing little pictures of fish at different depths. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out soon enough, right? So I picked up this Yamaha 4-stroke short shaft with the self-contained, let me get out of the way, self-contained gas tank, so I don't gotta haul that gas can around. I got a good deal on that too. We were doing a job for somebody and he had it sitting at his house. Said it was his dad's. He passed away, bought it brand new, He doesn't have a boat, so it's just sitting there on the stand. And if I wanted, I could have it for 400 bucks. So I jumped on that. So basically today is just a trial run, and then I'll be heading up to the good lake. It's right up there by Mount Rainier. The eagles will be diving in the water, catching bigger fish than me. But yeah, this is a nice sturdy boat here. I wasn't sure if I was going to like Virginia tobacco. I tried a couple others and it just wasn't doing it for me. I prefer the English, but I'll tell you what, on these hot days, this Virginia is quite nice. It's nice and sweet. I just got to remember to smoke it a little slower. I noticed that Virginia tends to burn a little hotter, or maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know, but that's been my experience so far. You would think I'd learn my lesson though, not bringing a nice pipe like this out in the lake, because if you've seen my other video, I told you there's a couple Petersons at the bottom. So I bought some couple basket pipes and some Dr. Graybos that I usually use for fishing. If I drop it in the water, oh well. I would not want to drop this one in the water. Well, anyway, we're going to cruise around here, trolling right now with the wedding band. I'm going to drop anchor and fish off the bottom here pretty soon. We'll see. We done fishing for the day. Pretty good haul. Some fish, buddy. Peace out.